Welcome to the interactive body balance radio show for health and fitness tips.
Welcome back, Interactive Body Balance Radio. I'm your host, Mike Daciuk, and we welcome you to the show today. It's going to air on September the 10th, 2023. Hope you're all having a great back to school and everything's going well in your lives as always, progressing, getting better, improving, having fun, and all that great stuff. Today's show, and you know when I do shows, it's because I've had this question a lot, or this conversation a lot, or clients that are really focusing on this, and it's time to bring it to scale to the masses because you may be suffering from this as well too. One of the biggest topics is change. And one of the areas that people always want to do is they want to improve. They want to get better. They want to change. They have issues in their lives. They may have an addiction. They may be in a relationship that's not working out. They may be in a job that's not working out. They may be in a place that is not going well for them and they're stuck. They're feeling like they're in quicksand. They're not getting any further ahead. Matter of fact, they may be they may be going backwards, right? Regressing. And so what we do a lot is try to give people hints and tips and tactics and paradigms to help them improve and get out of that rut, make the change, and get moving forward again. It's I think I had 3 clients this week where we discussed this exactly, right? Change is something that I find can happen many ways, but let's focus on one today. It's got to be an internal situation, an internal dialogue, right? You've got to have had enough, been frustrated, you get mad enough. You don't want to be where you are anymore. It could be you've lost a lot of money, you lost a relationship, whatever it may be, it is now time to change. This is an internal thing. This is something you have to feel. It's something you have to have inside of you that's burning a desire to change, right? You want to change, and it's inside of you to do it, and you will do whatever you can based on that feeling. Now, why say it is an individualistic thing? It is something that irritates you, gets you so mad you do not want to be where you are or ever go back to where you were, and you've simply had enough. The reason why it's a personal thing, an internal thing, is because you cannot change anybody else. Many people in their lives have tried this. Many people have tried to change a family member, change a spouse, change a relationship. They try their best to try and change people, and it never really works out. And there's reasons for that, right? You can give advice, you can give hints and tips, you could give best practices, you could give guidelines. This is what I do all day long. But at the end of the day, it's got to be up to them. Here's why. And this is from Ed Milet. I mean, I see it daily as myself, but he summarized it nice and succinctly, right? If you try to change someone else, mold them into something you want them to become, and they don't feel it internally, like they're not feeling it yet, he says there's the 3 R's that he likes. They either rebel, they resent you, or they resist it. So let's break those down, right? Think about trying to change someone that's never wanted to change before. So you're trying to change them, but they don't want to change yet. Think about your kids. They will likely rebel. Your spouse. They may fight you and rebel against you. They may not like the fact that you're trying to change them, nor should you. The second one, as I said too, in terms of resent. A lot of times when you try to change people, they start resenting you for it, saying, why are you doing that? Why are you trying to change me? Then they get angry at you and you become the source of the problem, and it deflects from what you were trying to achieve. And the third one, resisting it. Of course, nobody likes that. Nobody wants to be controlled. No one wants to be told what to do. No one wants to think that you're being overly aggressive with them, so they're going to resist it. That is why, back to my point, change has to be an internal thing, right? And it's true, because I've been in many situations before where you can try and help someone, you can try and change somebody, but if they don't want to change and they don't feel it, like I said in that first part, right, they're not going to do anything about it. And you're better off saving your energy for something more productive. This is a key situation. I know I have many couples that listen to this, many people who are in relationships, many siblings, right? Do you know how much energy it takes to try and help someone or change someone, you give all of your time to helping them or trying to help them get better, progress, and it can drain the person giving the advice or the mentoring or the guidance or the coaching, especially if that person is not ready to change yet and they don't want to accept it, because they will do those 3 R's, and then you have an internal battle. That is not where you want to be. So, back to the first point. You need to sit down. I recommend sitting down. If you are not at the place you want to be in your life, I would analyze my situation and really reflect and say, am I where I want to be? Am I on the right path? Am I going where I want to go? Right? Or do I need to make monumental changes that will get the trajectory back on track? Because I can tell you right now, a lot of people have gotten off track over COVID. A lot of people have gotten off track with their partners, their families, their relationships over the last 3 years. No doubt. More than I've ever seen in my entire life. More anger, hostility, disdain, turmoil, people not feeling like they belong, people not feeling included, people not in the right mental state. Never seen something like this. I know, because I get the calls, and so do my peers and a lot of people that do this kind of work. You just need to go anywhere in life. We're out every weekend, every day, and every day. I'm not traveling on the road tomorrow for business. I'm on the road Tuesday for business. We're all over the place. Right? You've got to watch this, and you've got to understand this situation. Okay. Now, another gentleman I heard this from, of how he helps people change and what you should focus on if you want to get better. See, we tell you why, we tell you how come it's going on, and then we give you solutions, because this show is about solutions. And I like this 3 here, right? If you want to get better at anything, you want to change for the better. And this is from Bradley. Skill set, mindset, habits. Do you have the right skill set to do what you want to do, to get better, to progress in your field, become an expert in your field? Do you have the right mindset? Are you focused? Are you determined? The resilient attitude? And are your habits leading to all of that? Do you have the hourly, not daily folks, hourly habits that are going to get you to your success and your progress and the place of prosperity where you want to be? I'll say that one again. Skill set. You need the skills that you want to be involved with. That area of discipline. Number 2, mindset. To me, this is super critical. One of the biggest ones. I work with athletes, as you know. We've been doing this for many years. Mindset's integral. And then the third one, like I said, is habits. Daily practice of habits. If you guys can look through those 3, write them down, focus on the areas, you will get to where you want to go. And do it in the area that you are naturally gifted in. It makes it a whole lot easier, folks, if you do your natural gifting, your natural calling. Okay. Our show is obviously here on Apple iTunes and Spotify and Google Play all the time. On the website, MikeDaciuk.com, interactivebodybalance.com. info@MikeDaciuk.com is our email. Social media, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Mike Daciuk. Interactive Body Balance. You can find us there. This is all free. I'm not asking you for anything, folks. This is where you can go and find the information that we like to share with the world. All right. Now, let's say the 2 books. How to Restore Your Health is online. You get your first few chapters for free. The Transformation from Within. It's our first book. It's an ebook. It's free on the website. Go get it. It's free. Now, what do I say to my kids every single day? Right? Kids, you got to work hard. No substitute for hard work. Please, you got to work hard. You got to have that fight in you. You got to work hard. You got to be pushed. You got to, go to the limits. Number 2, you got to add value to this world. As I already said, that skill set, you got to add your gifting, your calling, add it to the world. Number 3, help other people. Go ready to pull the chairs, open doors, give up your time, volunteer, give up your money where you can to charity, whatever you can do, help other people. Number 4, smile and have some fun. What is the point of all this if we're not having fun? I always say to the kids, work hard, play hard. It's an old cliche or quote, or whatever you want to call it. And I say that because there's times when you got to work really hard, folks. And there's times when you got to play and have some fun. Do that dance yourself. You'll know it because it's individualistic as well. It's different for everybody. But I recommend you follow that. We're here to help anybody anytime. You know where to reach us. We can help out. We can give information. We can provide contacts. Some people, as I said, we can't take on, so we refer out. But this is what we do. Okay. Always live with passion. Always live with purpose. Go out and fulfill your destiny. That is why we do the shows. I hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend. And we'll talk to y'all real soon. Bye for now.